second down.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Bears trying to get everyone set. So they're going quickly here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air on first down, May. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Off the play action. May hits him on the out route. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Short pass brought in. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
And they go play action now. May. Complete. It's Johnson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people, and right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
And they go play action with May. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. Touchdown, Vikings! A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Vikings will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for two. May going to try and throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for two to go up 8-0.
Well, What's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Looking to put a drive together. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on. Ready?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll leave them with a third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he is going to have a Browns first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the arc, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It's 2nd down.
19 right. 50 Eagles. Trap 50.
They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the pass interference call on the offense obviously declined, and this will remain a turnover. Play action, May. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 8-time Pro Bowler, Steve Atwater. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Now inside the 25. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner and put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Touchdown, Browns! Steve Smith, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have cut the lead back down to 2. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. 8-8 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And the Vikings.
25 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the Browns' 36-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Again, it's Johnson. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down.
They'll throw with May. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Peterson gets the call running left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adrian Peterson. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team, because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Well, now how about this return? And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Their own 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. That is caught. It's Chad Johnson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They give it to Peterson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Handoff comes to Peterson.
They'll get this down to the 38.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On play action, May.
Here's Johnson with a reception. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To the air, May.
Here's a screen to Powell. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's May.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Crack all 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
The 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 37. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. That is caught. And he is going to have a Browns first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
An 8-yard pickup.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. Now back to throw. And he's got Shockey. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line.
That's another Browns first.
On the ground, this is Quinshaw Judkins. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Quick slant here to Smith.
Milrose pass.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Quinshaw Judkins. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They go play action now. May. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They're going on 4th down. May. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Now Peterson running right. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And they go play action with May. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, May with it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's May. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Here we go, front.
They'll run with Peterson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adrian Peterson with his second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. May going to try and throw for it.
Sometimes you get a first and goal, you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we're going to have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And able to get this out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. On play action, they'll throw. And got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Browns.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Shockey. Here comes 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 38.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Javon Curse in there to bury him for a loss of 11. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Pass the 60, pass the 60, go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Come 19, come 19. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory.
Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send 2 teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Thrown back, it's the handoff. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Williams from the gun. Finds the in route complete. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chicago.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's May on a 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st down, May. Has a man on target to Johnson. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone on 1st. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He's keeping it. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Number 22. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make...
Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
On the play. It's second down and goal.
Williams will look to throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They go play action. Here's May. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
May now, third and 2. It's on target to Johnson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. To the air yet again, May. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's third down now.
Incomplete. He was covered by Cameron Kinches.
Again, it's May. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20.
Here's May again. Completed left side to Smith. shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Throwing again, it's May. That one connects. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
He will throw. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on the time, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw, Williams. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. On play action, here's Williams. Lays out, what a catch! What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Now here's Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead just before halftime. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Bears push their lead to 6.
Vikings 15.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First down throw for May. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to the air, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. He's back to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
66-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. The 40. Hits the 20. the 10! And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. Making the call himself. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 31.
Now run here from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and pretty sound stop there defensively.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Yards to go.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Vikings will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, what's the old saying, partner? You can't win them all. 3rd go and a 2-point conversion in this game, and that's only the first time they did not end up in the end zone.
I know we're seeing a boom in this aggressiveness in analytics, but I will tell you, Kate, there's only so many plays. I mean, I guess you're going to see more coordinators and coaches spend off seasons adding more and more and more plays, but you only get so many reps during practice, and I am curious how many more 2-point shots they've got on that script.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to him. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. Touchdown, Chicago! fumble and ran it home.
Touchdown.
It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Williams and the Bears getting set to try for two.
Will line up for the
Working now from the gun. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at one.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
It's a gain of 30. And the Vikings.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. New set of downs from the 37. May on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
To number 3, Jordan Addison. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
31-yard line.
Running this one left. He has room past the 25. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th-quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Total jet fuel of the engines of their defense.
That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, that feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
So 1st down from the 41. Give now to the running back. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 38 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
38 yards on the play. And the Bears 1st down.
Another carry for him. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the well again. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Looks like a 9-yard gain, and they'll now have a much shorter 3rd and 5 coming up. To throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Bears, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Second and goal.
They put a receiver in motion right. Here's another for him. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. And it gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers now.
Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the guts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead.
Vikings, 37.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Vikings will line
Setting up to pass.
two-point conversion.
And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And a positive result on that effort. He's down near the enemy 40 before going out. First down from the 42. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Vikings make the play that should win them this game.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. From the left hash, this is from 47. Reichert connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he's out of bounds, and that's it, Brock, the final play of our game. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings